Let's fly out with my friend Matthew Downing. Let's have a nice, relaxing first flight in the D.500, a plane that was built to perform.
Loop-de-loop.
You mean I should loop-de-loop?
Loop-de-loop.
Get politely dackered, miscreant. Thou hast been dackered at, invader. Dacka the pasta. Aw man, the guns are empty already? Do a barrel roll. And landing. This plane is fun to fly. Now, let's see if I remember what the mighty jingles taught me about landing. Let's see, reduce airspeed, check. Throttle back the engine, also check. Landing gear, always down. Flaps, there are none. Now all we have to do is apply the brakes. Applying the brakes. Tail comes down. Now the easy part. Decelerate gradually, being careful not to let the engine tip over. Quick, down. Jingles landing accomplished. Nailed it. Vive la vie barrel. Hello there, Matthew. And goodbye. So he's airborne, and Matthew, he says to me, I want to show you something, slow down. So I slows down, look at my beautiful spiral. Losing some airspeed, Matthew say, I want to show you what you look like with one landing gear. I says, Matthew, you're a nutter. Go for it. So he went for it, and he shoots off my gear. Dacka, oof, there she goes. Right then, one landing gear down. This is when I starts recording. Right then I says, I'm off to strafe ground targets. And he goes shooting for my next gear. Matthew, you crazy nutter. Dacka, boom. Meow. Dacka, boom. Pew, 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 pew. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Where's the kaboom?
You like my French accent, love? Oh, truth be told, my name's Bruce. I've been flying a Beaufighter all my years. Still it's a pleasure to fly this French piece of history. Dacka. All of a sudden, the young gets his knickers twisted about me shooting his comrades. The blighters right in my tail before I knew it. Pulled a few fancy maneuvers. Scissors going to the vertical. Ju-87 stalling. You can see the wind flipping round his little wingers. That heavy aircraft can't keep up with this French light baguette launcher Mark II. Dropping down. Losing for a second. Heavy cloud cover that day. I reckon. Pull it around. Watching the superior turn rate, we got him where we want him. Got 6 or 7 rounds left for the Dackers. Coming round, don't run too much, love, this won't take but a moment. Open up with the Dacka, pew-pewing him pretty nicely. Multicolored smoke, you know what that means, he's going down. Staying on his tail, make sure he doesn't feel like pulling up, and skulls for the Squirrel King. Building the throne out of him. Poor blighter. Back to base we go. As I was returning to the airfield, me and my mates is having a good old lark in the chat. I already did pretty well. 2 aircraft, multiple ground kills. An excursion to be proud of. And I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to land this thing with one gear? I've done it before in a heavy fighter where I extended the landing gear too soon, lost the front wheel. No worries. Landed him on the rear once. Dipped the nose down last minute. Screeched in for a landing. But what are we gonna do here? Been missing off all gear. What with one being shot off by my buddy Matt? You crazy little bugger. What do you think? You think I can make it? Think I can land with one gear? I was already having a good match, I'll tell you that. I definitely enjoyed flying this plane. It was Matthew's idea that we fly out these things, and he was supposedly backing me up, but you have to run to the runway quite frequently with this airplane. The 7.7s, or 7.5s actually I should say, that's right. The French 7.5 MGs are acceptably powerful for this tier, but you're going to go through ammunition rapidly. And these lightweight fighters didn't carry an excessive complement of ammunition. So it was usually him running back to base, or... Oh, somebody just opened up on me. Who was that? Oh yeah, my buddy Matthew catches up with me just in time to try and shoot off that second landing gear again before I touch down. Good clean fun. And here it comes, the moment the match has been building up to. Final approach. Let's put our unicycle on the ground. We're just, we're saving weight with this new aerodynamic design. Oh, it's looking sketchy. We're tilting ailerons, and we're scraping a wing. It's scraping on the ground. It's scraping. Oh no, and we're flipping over. No, Jingles! There we go. The mighty Jingles would be proud. Pour out the salt shaker. We've done it. We've survived another landing. And while the plane is being repaired by the magical gnomes down in the airstrip, and we watch, what is that? Friendly fire, anti-aircraft fire, I don't even know at this point. Flying off into the distance, we can just appreciate the beauty of the underbelly of this early French World War II design. Lovely stuff. And with a full repair, or a new plane, how does that work? We've got 2 complete wheels and the landing skid as intended by the design of the aircraft. And we're taking off for another run at the enemy. And this one's going to be kind of boring. There was an enemy airplane that was just kind of running away from everyone and picking up a kill where he could. Probably a more experienced player. And so I just decided to hit some more ground targets. Kill time having fun in this French airplane while I waited for the match to end. And you see Matthew forming up on my tail briefly there, and off he shoots in a zoom climb. This kid knows how to have fun. And this is an aircraft that's really easy to have fun in. I really should bump down to beginning aircraft every now and then just to get into these crazy matches. I had a blast, and you know what? I want to play more with Mr. Downing too. He seems like a pretty fun kid. But in the meantime, putting this video together has been an absolute blast. And with one final ground kill, that's the end of the match. So, my team was able to take out that last guy who was running, got a few ground kills, got 2 aircraft kills. What do you think would be a reasonable reward for that? Why would I ask such a question? Well, I was about to tell Matthew in the chat. Things got a little bit crazy. You see, there's this ×5 thing going on. And, well, I got 24,000 RP from that match. in a reserve tier vehicle. So let's just, research the entire first branch or first rank of the French tech tree, and maybe a few aircraft after that. Does that seem a little bit awesome to you? Because that seems a little bit awesome to me. I had a fun match flying out with, and for me to play War Thunder with someone else is a pretty rare thing. I've almost exclusively done random matchmaker and not squatted up with anyone, and that just comes down to the fact that I'm a stay-at-home dad
and I have a baby girl, and if she needs me, I'm gone. I'll be AFK from the match. And there's been a few times where I'm getting content for a video or something, and I just cut out these huge sections of my tank or my airplane just staring off into space because, well, doing important daddy stuff like changing a diaper or tactically inserting a bottle into the infant's mouth, which, if you don't have a baby, there's really an art form to feeding a baby. I'm sure every baby is different, but my particular girl, she gets her arms flailing, and then everything is just out of control. And you have to like pin her down just enough to where she doesn't like freak out that you're pinning her down, and then bring that bottle close, and then you find out if she's actually ready to eat. Like, she'll be yelling at me because she's hungry, and then she'll yell at me because I'm trying to feed her. But my buddy Matthew, he's got simple needs. He just wants to fly around and have some fun and do ridiculous things in reserve rank aircraft. And you know what? I had a good time. Cheers, Matt. See you next time.